venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings.
Set to kick off.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
First play is to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here he goes, third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Edwards off his own read. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Rocco 80. Ready, ready.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They go play action on first down. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up 6-0 here in the first. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's completed right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7.
Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. Finds some space, he's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's tackled for a short gain.
See, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Go.
Line up the design keeper. Wow, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the move, headed right. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Austin on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to work they go after the interception. Buying some time right. Complete downfield to Felton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
19 Tigers. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. A little bit surprised, Brock. They were in such good position to blow that one up. Figured their attention might still be a little bit focused on slowing down that passing game.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, but I think two things come to mind. Number one, awareness. Awareness, they may hit him with the draw. And then number two, great eyes to see it and react to it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Come on, set. Gravity Lions. Go.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings make it a 1-point game. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. 1st down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now Jackson off the play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Option design here. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. So here he is, getting his second field goal look at the half. This, 42 yards from the right half. Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Ready!
They'll start the drive with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready, set.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
He's going to throw this one. Got for big yards on the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Keeps away from one. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Cut near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Lamar out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Taking a shot deep here. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
24. Vikings 21.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Go! Ready?
Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Come on, set!
From the pistol, here comes Edwards. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Edwards again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First down 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his 3rd interception.
Yeah, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that 3rd pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that 3rd pick's a coming. He cannot be this careless with the football.
Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. So that's going to go as a kick of 36 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Running behind center with Edwards. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go play action. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ravens 24. Jack Fox set to kick
Fox
off.
now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second.
DC, ready? DC.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Lamar throwing again. Short pass Bryant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set now, 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson setting up the screen. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Trying it left side with Edwards. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Pass play coming here. This one falls incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sticking to the air here. It's a screen play to Edwards. Runs inside the 35. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready, ready.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in. Makes the tackle. And he almost This gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready.
Taken in by Felton, left side. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jack Fox set to
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. 2 yards on the pickup.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
37-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Bateman, the motion man left. Jackson now on 3rd. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. Space to the left. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up.
The Ravens will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
42.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterbo on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Going right back to Scatterbo. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Malachi Starks on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Ready, go!
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one gains 7. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working on first down. That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's Edwards. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. This gets the first and more. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On the set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Back. 70 Lions. Block left. Let go.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
We'll get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, Keeps that defense guessing.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So calling a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Setting up the running back screen. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hey, report! Report! Shut up!
On first down, they'll run. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there, so we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
DC, ready?
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Return starts from the goal line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Completes downfield to Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times, I love the...
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail like just a point in the 4th.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Scannaboo, left side. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. Get some space around midfield. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back now, pressure coming. Connecting on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Gravity Lion. Motion.
He'll throw it. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
56. Ravens 49.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
Great
line.
spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
The toss, left side, Edwards. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, Well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, set.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. Second down run, good for 4, and that brings up third down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry.
On the set.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Trying to convert with an option on third down. And they have this one well contained. And there's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They draw it up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
60 Eagles. Get up.
And drawn up for him. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it was a game for fans of high